From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting to start for Miami, Yuri Perez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two? Over in the strike zone where he wants. Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Montgomery getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over 300.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Montgomery checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. The 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Look out, that ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Pitch out, but no action. Witt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he steps off, nothing doing. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. out front for strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Digging in, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1.
Whoa.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Draws the walk there.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, new inning getting
Damn,
started.
Hunter Brown, you
Andy
stepped on the line.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. Out towards right center field. White gets under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out easily. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Second inning here, no score. This one in the air, center field. White moving under this one. And that'll do it. here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Oh. Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Mauricio Dumas.
This to third. Montgomery gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
Ball, outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Rips that one to right. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Out to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. In the air, left side. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball. Gloves it on the dive, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So a man aboard. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. He's safe. And a swing and a miss. The White Sox with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Slides for the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. As as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that may...
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The batter, number 9.
One out man at first. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering is fouled back. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. Walked his first time. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound. Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Miami, start of the fourth, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Number 5, designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
Edwards to Betts at second for one, and that's 2. here in Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next up for the Marlins. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
High fly ball out to center field. White in position. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. DeLuca leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Lee under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson. Outside low. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. DeLuca moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Eli White.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Pajes coming on. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Miami, all set for the top of the 6th. Justin Crawford steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball 2.
That's out to center field. And there's one down.
Up next is Chicago, the third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Stays alive. White Sox down a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. In the air to left center. 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Outside low. Ball 1. Montgomery off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The right fielder.
And Pajes getting ready. Matt Swanson comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He beats the throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Oranda.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Gap shot should score at least 2. Here comes Pajes around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases, and they lead by 2.
Bases loaded, huge spot, and he came through right there to put him ahead by 2. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Lee swings through it for strike one. In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Marlins, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Swings over the top of that one.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The third baseman, number 13. Yeah.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1-1 now.
That's out the corner.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Way out front for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford coming in on it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Man at second. Late with the swing there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Oh.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Justin Crawford. 1 for 3. White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Tristan Peters. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jose Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Luis Robert Jr. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. He's trying for third. High fly ball lifted into air right field. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
And he can't come up with it. Headed for the plate. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first. Pitch. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Out towards left center. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Whoa. That's a ball.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Mauricio Dumont.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lee in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Marlins set down in order. Back here in Miami, ready to begin the 8th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 44, Andy.
This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out. And now Jonathan Aranda.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Now pitching for
Jordan Leisure will take over here.
Jordan Leisure.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Up next for the Marlins.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Ooh, Maya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Left field. Base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Tying run at the plate. Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The tying run at the plate. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Tyler Gilbert on the pitch here.
Really tough spot. To come into out of the bullpen, bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Ground ball could be 2 to Lee, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Lee steps to the plate. New pitcher for the Marlins, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Back to the top of the order. Luis, here comes the closer here in the 9th, Edward Bizardo.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Fouls away the first offering. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
The third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The White Sox trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th.
That's the ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 on, 1 out. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now a huge at-bat coming up. So with 2nd and 3rd occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, A.J. Minter.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Last chance for the home team. Now here's the Marlins DH. Kyle Stapp. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Otto Kemp.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Abner Uribe gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air to left center. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. That's the ball game. "5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Cause you're always on my